Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to make this slide toggle animation. So we will start with a blank HTML document. In our body, first of all, let's place div with a class of container. This container will hold all of our content. Next, let's place our H1 heading, and the heading's content will be slide toggle animation. Next, let's place paragraph, and here we will have just some generic lorem ipsum text. Then let's place div with a quote container class given to it. This element will hold our quote button and the quote itself. Inside quote container, let's place anchor tag, give it a class of quote button, and the text for it will be show more. After that, let's place block quote, and inside of that we will have also lorem ipsum text. Now let's style it in CSS. So first of all, let's set margins and paddings to 0 as always for all elements. Next, let's give our body a font family of Open Sans, Calibri, and Sans Serif, and the weight for it will be 300. Then the container's width will be 430 pixels. We will give it a margin of 0 auto to center align this element, and we'll give it a padding of 170 pixels top and bottom. Then we will style our H1 heading. We'll give it a font family of Cinzel. Hope I spelled it right, and you can get all of these fonts for free in Google Fonts. So head there and you will be able to find these and more fonts for free. Next, let's give it a font weight of 400, font size of 60 pixels. Line height of 55 pixels. Change the color. And also give it some margin bottom of 50 pixels. Then let's target our paragraph inside our container element. The font size for it will be 16 pixels. Let's change the font color and also give it a margin bottom of 100 pixels. Then let's style our quote button. We'll set the text decoration to none. Give it a padding top bottom 12 pixels, left right 0 pixels. Change the color. background color, let's transform the text to uppercase letters. Font size will be 14 pixels. And we will center align the text. And the block code display property, let's set it to block for now. Give it some padding. Background color. Font color. Font size will be 24 pixels. Font style italic. And that's it for our CSS. Now let's head to the JavaScript to place in the toggle functionality. So first of all, let's place some variables. We will have the first variable called quote button, and we will target the element with quote button class. Next variable will be block quote, and we will target our block quote. Then once we click on our quote button, we want to trigger a function. And first of all, let's prevent the default action, because this will not be a link that leads the user somewhere. This will be just a button that toggles the quote. Next, let's place another variable inside of our function, and the name for it will be quote button text, and we will target our quote button and retrieve the text that is inside of it. Next, we'll target our block quote element, and let's place slide toggle functionality in. Animation will happen over 200 milliseconds, and once the animation is complete, we will trigger a function. And inside of this function, we'll first of all check if the quote button text is equal to show more. If it is, then we will change the text to show less. But if it is false, or otherwise if it says show less, we will change the text to show more. So by default we will have text on the button show more. Once we click on it, then the text will change to show less. But if we close the quote again, then the text will change back to show more. That will be it for our JavaScript. Now let's head to our browser, check it. The last thing we need to do is change the block quote display by default to none, so that it is not visible by default and we can open it using the button. And our slide toggle animation is ready. As you saw it, it was really simple to make and gives a nice effect to our web page. Hope you like this video. Comment, like it, and subscribe if you already haven't done it. And thank you for watching, and see you next time.